In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. All praise and thanks are due to Allah, and peace and blessings be upon His Messenger. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is universally accepted that smoking has many serious health and life hazards, amongst which is lung cancer. These hazards affect not only the smoker himself, but those around him as well. Sharia has stressed the importance of being in good health to the extent that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, even advised Muslims in all ages to strike a balance in eating and drinking so as to avoid any harmful effects on the health. He advised having dates, being hot in nature, with cucumber, as cucumber has a cooling effect. It is clear that cigarettes contain many harmful ingredients, for example, carbon monoxide, nicotine, tar, and benzene vapor. Therefore, smoking is harmful to the smoker as well as those around him. In his book, 99 Harms of Smoking, Muhammad Abdul Ghaffar al-Afghani stated that smoking results in many diseases which doctors have explained. These diseases about 99 in numbers. Dr. Salahuddin Abdur Rabanawi, a neurosurgeon in Cairo, says, when a person becomes enslaved to the habit of smoking, it affects his health badly to the extent that it has a direct effect on his heart. As a result, his heartbeat and blood circulation become unstable, and he experiences drowsiness from time to time due to the shrinking of his brain arteries. Sometimes, especially at an old age, a smoker suffers from high blood pressure and angina. Similarly, his digestive and respiratory systems are harmed, and he loses his appetite. He is also afflicted with a kind of cough known as a smoker's cough. When his nervous system is affected, the smoker feels a prickly sensation, a numbness in his limbs, and also a pain in the nerves. In 1966, in the annual conference of the American Doctors' Council, which took place in Chicago, the main focus of the conference was the harms of smoking. Doctors who were aware of the role of smoking in lung cancer became alarmed when they heard that the least harm smoking causes is that it arouses anxiety. Dr. Edward Queller Hammond, head of statistics in the Cancer Association of US, said, verily, lung cancer, which is caused by smoking cigarette, is not so serious in comparison to the injury caused by smoking with the other bodily systems. It is stated in the 9th edition of World of Knowledge magazine that the time has come wherein it has become necessary to expose all the harms of smoking. It should also be realized that these despicable substances even cause death. It is also necessary to inform the harms of smoking in hope of saving many intelligent and educated youth who will be astonished on how much has been written regarding this topic. In the magazine I just mentioned, we can read the following. Cancer caused by smoking. This fatal illness is the culmination of many illnesses which are the result of thin blood and other sicknesses which are related to the blood vessels. All these are connected to the loathsome substances. However, lung cancer is the most likely outcome of smoking. Lung cancer was a very rare disease, but the end of this century witnessed a high rise in its occurrence, primarily in men and thereafter in women. In the beginning of the 60s, the death rate due to lung cancer increased compared to before. Smoking also yields other health hazards besides its general and specific economical harms. Now let me explain you what Muslim scholars say about smoking. Smoking did not exist in the time of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, but our great religion of Islam has laid down general principles from which many laws are derived. From these principles, Muslim scholars have come to the conclusion that smoking is prohibited, meaning haram. In the Quran, Allah Almighty says, "Be not cast by your own hands to ruin, and do good. Lo, Allah loves the beneficent." This is Al-Baqarah, verse 195. Smoking causes fatal sicknesses, for example, lung cancer, tuberculosis, etc. In another verse, Allah Almighty says, "And do not kill yourself." It is mentioned in An-Nisa, verse 29. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, is reported to have said, "Whomsoever drinks poison, thereby killing himself, will sip this poison forever in the hellfire." Cigarettes consist of many poisonous substances, and furthermore, the smoker indulges in a slow suicidal act by smoking this poison. My dear brothers and sisters, remember, Allah gave us our bodies as a trust, as an amana, and on the day of judgment we will be questioned how we took care of our bodies. Lastly, please, if you're smoking, please stop. And if you know someone else who does, tell them the same thing. However, I know many years of smoking, quitting is not that easy. In that case, you must ask your doctor for help, or see if your government is offering any smoking cessation programs. Please make every effort to quit before it is too late. And don't forget to make dua for help. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.